very good.
Yeah.
The dark chocolate is good. Kind of reminds me of a Reese's peanut butter cup, but different, obviously.
To taste the pistachio. It's good.
Mm-hmm. It's Armenian coffee and Dubai chocolate time. When we had the Dubai chocolate at the coffee house, you mostly just tasted sugar. When you make it from home, you're going to taste the pistachios a lot more. I just want to let you know that we made this with dark chocolate, and it's actually very dark chocolate. And if you want to taste the paste a little better, then you might want to switch to milk chocolate. If you want it healthier, then I would stick with the dark chocolate. We gave you some measurements on how much pistachio paste with Kataifi, and it's up to you. If you want to make it more crunchy, then you add more Kataifi, and then if you want it less crunchy, then add more paste. For what we made, we think it's the right measurement. And one thing I wanted to talk about is that quite often I see in the comments, I wish you would do more NDE videos. And probably the people who write that are casual viewers, because I usually post at least 2 NDE videos a week, if not 3. And I have a library of literally over 850 NDE videos. And I'm pretty sure that's more NDE videos than any channel on YouTube. So if you're wanting to watch NDE videos, just go through my playlist and there's hundreds of them there. Occasionally in the comments, I'll see something about the quality of the sound or the quality of the video from the guest. And I just want to let you guys know that a lot of times, if not every time there's a problem, there's nothing that I can do about it. First of all, it's great that the guests are willing to come share their private lives with us. And then I just have to take them as they come. What I mean is like whatever camera they have, whatever computer, whatever phone, whatever microphone they have. I don't own a studio, so they don't come over and, make these videos with me personally. They're all done through Zoom. Plus, some of the guests come from all over the world, and even their internet may not be that good. I remember one time I had a guest from somewhere in Africa, and the internet was so poor in his house that he literally went outside and stood in the street and held up his cell phone and talked to me like that. I don't want this video to be negative. I'm just answering some of the comments that I see, and I want you guys to know that we appreciate you coming and watching, and we hope that you love all the content that we're producing. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments and maybe I can answer them in the next video. A couple of weeks ago, I had a live stream, and one of the guests on my live stream was Jason Fritsch, who you see here. And during the live stream, we talked about his book, Cracking the Code on the Lost Dutchman Mine. The Lost Dutchman Mine is a mine that people have been looking for a long time in Arizona, and apparently he has found it and wrote a book about it. And he was nice enough to send us a book, as well as he autographed it for us. And he wrote to us and said, "To Jeff and Mara, you lend your voice to those that go unheard, and I'm grateful you gave me space for mine. Thanks for the opportunity to share my story. Jason Fritsch." Jason, thank you for your beautiful words and for sending me this book. I really appreciate it. I think it's a cool book, and I like how you included pictures in it as well. And on the back cover of the book, it talks about your bio. And it says, outside of solving historical puzzles, Jason enjoys cooking, watching Star Trek, and cherishing time with his family. And those are things that I like. So if I lived in Phoenix, I think we would be good friends. And one more thing, as we spoke about, if I ever make it out there to Phoenix, I hope you will take me to the mine because I'd like to see it for myself.